Mischief night is starting by lighting up the Mischief pyre. And now we're following Jester. You don't need to actually follow the Jester. You can start straight away. Blow up the firework boxes. That gives progress. Killing enemies give progress. And lighting up additional firework give us progress on the first stage. So although the firework boxes are giving a lot of progress and the pyre, but we still need to kill some enemies. Without killing any enemies, it's just not enough. They nicely dressed for the event, all those scourged that are popping in here. And they do give progress. You can see there is progress every time you do something that qualify as event. They are my favorite firework boxes. Now look at that. They're spawning nicely. I mean scorched. They're not scorched. They're those electrified people. It's even cooler. Okay, you see with a team we are doing good. When I was here solo, that was taking way longer. Even enemies spawning less when you are solo and there's no one else with you. So it's very important to have at least one teammate. So that's the stage 1 completed. We're lighting up this fire that starts the stage 2. And Jester will keep going. And stage 2 is very cool. So we have the painting job to do, in addition to everything else. The main objectives remain the same. So you still can kill Scourge. Every stage you can kill Scourge. And now we can paint those walls. Wherever you see those splatters, you can use that and paint the walls. That gives quite a bit of progress. Then there are those balls. Candy balls, and they do refresh relatively quickly. So after you empty them, you can return a minute later and you will be able to take a candy again. And one person only can take a candy. After you take a candy, the next person will not be able to take the candy from the same bowl after it refills in a minute, or just under a minute. But the balls are very important, and you can run circles. Like this is the area I like here. I just run circles from the candy bowl to the candy bowl. And when I'm done with the circle, someone pick up this one. When I'm done with the circle running of the candy balls, they usually refill. So this one I was already picking up earlier and it refills. A lot of enemies spawning. This is a really cool event. And no one painted this wall yet, so we'll do the Muffman in here. And now I can keep running the same balls again. So I did them already, but it was a moment. So they all refilled. And I just shoot those Scourge in the free time. Keep emptying the balls. Shooting the Scourge. And this stage is the slowest when you are solo. This is almost impossible. Like when you are solo, this stage is progressing such a snail pace that will eat most of your time and you will not be able to complete. If you are able to complete solo, let me know. But I didn't figure out a way to complete it solo. How to do all those tasks so much faster. Running balls in a circle is like the best idea. It's the biggest progress and the fastest progress. If someone else was running the same circle. There's more places with those balls, so you don't all need to stay and run the same balls. Everyone can have like a little circle running around, picking up from different balls. And that's the fastest way to complete it. Emptying those balls. And killing Scourge when you see them around. At least that's what I figured out. Sometimes they explode, but it's not doing much damage. So not particular concern. Almost done. Oh, and this person was emptying this one. Just carry forward. Carry on. Just need like 1-2 more enemies. Or maybe this ball will do it. And yes, this stage is completed. And we are heading now to light the pyre. It's this one. To start the stage 3. Someone did light it up. So that's the stage 3. The coolest one around the vertibird. The coolest stage. Similar task, there are fireworks again that we can blow up. Way more enemies on this stage as they all packed in here. The balls, but less balls. On this stage there is way less candies to pick up. But more enemies and a bunch of fireworks that are nicely located. If you walk over here to the edge, look at that. Collection of fireworks everywhere that you can pop. And on the boat. All those fireworks give quite a bit of progress. There's one more. So keep in mind those fireworks are there if you pick a little bit from the landing pad. You can pop so many fireworks when usually your teammates will be busy popping the Scourge, and you can pop those fireworks for extra progress. Running balls, I think quite important for this stage. There's not so many of them, but a lot of enemies, so mostly your teammates will be busy shooting enemies. And there are very... Oh, this guy is huge! And when we do enough mayhem around landing pad, the fun part will start. When the fun part to start. Almost there. Yeah, the fun part now. Light up the pyre. Destroy elite security force. Assaultrons coming. Legendary. They're all legendary, so it's really good for the loot. One Assaultron. Another one. There should be 3 of them in total. Second Assaultron. And the last one over here. Where is it going? It's running away. There it is. The last Assaultron. We got you, Assaultron. And now we are destroying the vertibot. The big vertibot on the middle for the grand finale of the event. Need to be blown up. It's quite tanky. Not so tanky if more people will be firing at it. And blown up. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left on the timer. You need to fit in the time. That's why solo is basically impossible. If you don't fit in the timer, you will fail. 15 minutes is a total time allowed to take to complete all objectives. Getting our rewards. Oh, the legendary is here. 3-star. That's the amount of the enemies. Lots of caps. Lots of your own ammo will be back. Great event. Maybe I would take those legendaries.